800-636-1067 is a phone number. I got a topic for you here in a moment. But one of these clickbaity kind of things actually caught my attention. And it's a sports book I happen to like. They pay me to do some television commercials. FanDuel Sportsbook. Chuck GPT. What's up, Ernie? Salad. Free throw percentage. They're still airing, by the way. I've seen them a couple different times. There are a couple new ones. It's not a big deal. I mean, I'm just the voice of Charles Barkley and Chuck GPT in a national television commercial. What's that, Danny? How many? 3 different ones. Oh, was there one during there was one during the college basketball tournament? There was one of those two and the NBA playoffs. So a third one? Is that a huge deal? It is. Thanks for asking.
Danny Routier?
What's up, Chuck? I'm concerned about Bill Belichick. Anyway, where was I? So that was not supposed to come out. That's the character. The character does that. Here's what they tweeted. Will Jaden Daniels win over or under 1.5 MVPs during his career? Over or under 1.5 MVPs during his career. So here's the deal. We're in Washington, D.C., and we love us some Jaden Daniels, and he just had one of the great rookie years in the history of this little tiny league we like. So if I say under, immediately the alarm bells go off. It's like he's a hater. Never mind my track record, screaming about wanting Jaden Daniels when everyone's like, but he can't throw over the middle. And the pressure to sack percentage is very concerning. Nope. Excellent. Superstar. Everybody shut up and please accept the gift. And then, of course, he's incredible. Rookie of the year and the greatest thing to ever happen. So no one will remember that part, that I'm sitting there standing on the table and beating the desk. I don't know how you could stand on the table and pound the desk, but I was doing both. Screaming for Jaden Daniels. Not that I'm a genius, but I am. No one will remember that part. So when I say under, it's not a reflection of him. It's how many does Josh Allen have? How many does, I don't know, Joe Burrow have, right? It's not a Jaden Daniels thing. It's there's a bunch of good quarterbacks who are going to put up stupid numbers. Like Lamar Jackson just had one of the great quarterback seasons in history. And because people were annoyed that he has won it before or some kind of weird thing that they go, let's vote for Josh Allen, who had the same number of touchdown passes as Aaron Rodgers. Let's do that. Because one time Lamar Jackson got sacked more or something. I don't know. I still can't believe that that's what happened. Actually, I can believe it, by the way. It happens to us all the time. There were years that Michael Jordan didn't win the MVP. Sorry, he was the MVP. Every time. Every time. Well, there's 1 year I won it. Nope, wrong. That was wrong then, Chuck, and I love you. But it was Jordan. Karl Malone won the MVP. Wrong. Jordan. Anyway, the point is there are too many good players. He might have his year. He might even have 2 years. But then what if somebody does the same stupid thing where they get bored and they vote for somebody else new? There's too many good guys in that 25 to 32 range, which means they've still got at the current quarterback paths where guys are playing into their upper 30s, if not 40 plus. Where you think about I know it sounds crazy, but a Brock Purdy in a great situation in San Francisco if that continues. Burrow. Goff put up video game numbers, 4,600 yards, 37 touchdowns this year. Wasn't even considered, right? You go into, I mentioned Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, a different iteration of this Kansas City Chiefs team could exist where they're offensively good again. And instead of just relying on Pat Mahomes and a defense, maybe somebody could get open a couple times, dog. I don't know. Travis Kelce's real tired, him and Trav and Coach Reed. Maybe somebody helps him. I don't know. I know it sounds stupid, but Bo Nix just had an unbelievably good rookie season. 29 touchdowns and 12 pickles for Bo Nix. You sneezing at that? I haven't even mentioned C.J. Stroud. Haven't even mentioned Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert. Now, who's going to have to hand it off 7,000 times as long as Harbaugh's there, but still is capable. You see the point. There's a lot of really good quarterbacks. So my bet is under just because it's really hard to do. Doesn't mean he's not great. Doesn't mean I don't love him so much. Doesn't mean I'm not beyond grateful that he's here and I'm going to enjoy every single second as long as that's the case. I just think it's too damn hard. But conventional wisdom probably says over on that. Wouldn't you guys think? Don't you think, Topes? Doesn't conventional wisdom say over?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. When you look at like the list of multiple-time NFL MVPs, most of these guys aren't playing anymore. It's Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Brady, Unitas Favre, Jim Brown, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, and then 2 players that are playing right now, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. That's it. But I think he's in that realm too, where Lamar, for all intents and purposes, for how good of a quarterback he is, has not won anything in terms of team success, right? They haven't been to a Super Bowl yet. Obviously, a lot of that's to do with Mahomes, but he's won 2 MVPs because he's so exciting. He's so good. I think Jaden kind of fits into that mold where he's so exciting and so good that even if you have a guy, because I think you look at the last 2 years, like Josh Allen might have had better stats the year before, and then he didn't win it. Lamar did. And then this year, Lamar might have had better stats and Josh Allen won it, whatever. I think it flip-flops. But I think he's so exciting that even if he's not the quote-unquote best stats or whatever, he might still find a way to win MVP. So I think he's going to find a way to win 2 in his career.
Who's better than this? Leading the league in completions with 460, 71% completion percentage, 4,918 yards, 43 touchdowns to lead the NFL, single-digit interceptions, 290 yards per game. That was not the MVP this year. That's for a guy that has none in Joe Burrow. That's kind of my count. Everything you're saying is right, Toby. I don't disagree with a single word of it. It's just hard. I guess that's my only response.
Team success is going to play a big part in this because I think Joe Burrow, if the Bengals are in the playoffs, I think Joe Burrow wins it. They were not. And so I think that's part of the reason. So if this team is consistently winning 10 to 12 games and they're one of the best in the league and it kind of becomes a narrative as well because it can be driven by that, I think then you could see that happen a couple of times.
Darius, over or under 1.5?
I hate it, but I have to say under. One of the things I'm worried about, I'm now worried that the way that this MVP vote went this past year, where they kind of gave Josh Allen, in a way, a sympathy MVP. Because if again, as you said earlier,
the Scott Van Pelt Award.
Seriously, I think we're getting to a point where the MVP might not be quarterback soon enough, where they're going to be sympathy MVPs for another position, like the running back position.
Like Saquon gets it when he sets the rushing record or something.
And stuff like that. And we've got this new generation of running backs that are coming in that are everybody's projecting are to be really good. Ashton Junty and the guys from Ohio State. And you never know. I think we might be entering a new age where the MVP doesn't always go to a quarterback. So again, I think that's just another element where it makes it difficult for somebody at the quarterback position to win multiple MVPs.
Did Adrian Peterson win it when he ran for 2,000 yards after the ACL? Yeah. Even though that was a year, by the way, I actually said Peyton Manning should win it, which is funny because to your point, it's always the quarterback unless it's not.
Exactly.
Right now, over under 1.5.
I actually think it's over. And I think that I don't even think we understand. I don't even think we can grasp how good Jaden Daniels is just yet. Like, everyone kind of puts him next to Lamar Jackson at this point. Like, I do think Lamar is a better runner, but I think Jaden is a much better passer overall, even at this early in his career. And Lamar is a great passer. He's an MVP candidate each and every single season. But Jaden Daniels is that good. And what he does under pressure separates him and kind of puts him in a category with guys like Patrick Mahomes, which we've seen him carry this team quite literally to an NFC championship game. This defense was awful, man. He was a rookie this season. He is going to carry this team and win multiple MVPs. I do believe in the fact that we have something very special in DC, and Jaden Daniels is going to be in a league of his own, maybe with Patrick Mahomes, and he's going to be at the top of the league. I truly do believe in that.
By the way, I know it's not the point, and we legislated this so hard. 41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Led the league in yards per attempt, led the league in adjusted yards per attempt, led the league by double digits almost in quarterback rating, QBR, net yards per attempt, basically adjusted net yards. Meaning, what happened when you drop back? Everything was excellent for Lamar Jackson. And they were like, no, not this year. I don't see it. Anyway, that's interesting discussion. I wonder if we could probably table that and pick that back up at some point. But again, me saying under is, hopefully everyone understands, it's not a reflection of Jaden Daniels. That guy is spectacular, and I love him so much.